ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tristan, and welcome to the Shamu Up Close experience. It's a privilege for all of us to connect with, care for, and celebrate SeaWorld's killer whales. For nearly 50 years, we've been honored to raise public awareness of these animals and of how we are all connected to our one ocean. We hope that over the next few minutes, we can share with you even more about these animals and what they represent as the ocean's ambassadors. No one understands the power of this wondrous connection between people and killer whales, as well as our SeaWorld trainers. And here's Shauna to tell us more.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Shauna. I'm over here on the left-hand side of the pool, and I'm so happy to see you all here with us this morning. Now, the first question you all might be wondering is, why are we not sitting in that big stadium over there? Good question. You see, for the health and well-being of our animals, we will perform periodic maintenance just to make sure that everything is always at its absolute best. But while we are over there sprucing things up in the stadium, we are incredibly proud to have you all right here in our backstage area for a truly unique and special perspective of our Shamu family. It's a privilege to work alongside these killer whales every day. As animal trainers, we are part of a multifaceted team that's responsible for the health, the care, and the well-being of these amazing animals. Now, having you guys at our backstage area lets you guys get some insider information you would never get in another situation. It also lets you guys see how we actually interact with our killer whales on a day-to-day basis. Now, right now, we have 4 members of our Shamu family in this pool. I'm going to introduce them to you. First, we have a whale. She's going to come over here and wave at you guys if you want to focus your cameras in the middle. Her name is Kayla. Kayla's 25 years old. She was born at SeaWorld of Texas. So she's a full-grown adult female weighing about 6,000 pounds. She's working in the show today. Alright, another killer whale that's going to say hi to you guys. She's leaving right now. Her name is Malia. Malia is only 6 years old, so she's a juvenile female, and she is joined by her friend over on the left-hand side, Nolani. And Nolani is a 7-year-old juvenile female. Now, both of these 2 whales were born right here at SeaWorld Orlando. I got to see both of them being born, which is always a highlight of all of our careers as animal trainers, to see these baby killer whales born, weighing at about 350 pounds, and then watching them grow up. Right now, they're just under 3,000 pounds. Someday they're going to be between, 5,000 to 7,000 pounds, just like their mom. Now, we interact with our whales in many different ways. We will exercise them, we will do new behaviors, we'll teach them things, we'll do the shows, we'll play with them, we'll hang out with them. We do all these different types of interactions. So that way our killer whales have an incredibly balanced life. They're not doing the same thing over and over. So if you come back later today, we're going to be doing something completely different with our killer whales than what we're doing right now. You guys are here for a learning session. We are teaching brand new behaviors that we're going to use in one ocean when you guys come back. Here's Kayla. She's working on a behavior called tumble. You can see where that ice cube is. It's helping her know where to do a little flip on the water. So when you guys come back, she won't have to have the trainers on the side of the pool helping her out. Having you backstage with us, you guys get to see several different training tools that we use with our killer whales. For example, the whistle. You guys have already heard me blow these whistles a couple of times during this interaction. What do they mean? These whistles tell the killer whales, great job, come back to me and something fun and wonderful will happen. So here comes Nolani. She's going to do a nice little pose for you guys right here. Let's listen to see if her trainer blows the whistle or not. Did you guys hear Joe blow that whistle? Nolani heard it too. Nolani went, yay, that's exactly what Joe wanted. She's going to go back to him and fun stuff is going to happen. That way, when our killer whales are at the height of their jump, we can blow that whistle, and they know that's what we're looking for, and then they're going to come back and get a little bit of a party. Now we're going to give our killer whales something that they like. What do you guys think is one thing a killer whale might like? Fish! That's right. They do like fish. So, our killer whales eat a different amount of fish depending on the whale. For example, Kayla eats about 125 pounds every day. Now here's the deal. Kayla gets 125 pounds of fish every day, no matter what. In fact, every Sunday, and normally every Thursday, we weigh our killer whales. So before you guys showed up, straight across from us there, Holly's standing on it right now. That is our killer whale you guys would think of are probably ice. We give them little pieces and big blocks. Honestly, Kayla would choose ice over fish most days. She absolutely loves ice. We also would give them Jello. That's right, unflavored gelatin. We make all sorts of different shapes and sizes with it. We can give them a rub down with our hands or a brush. We jump up and down and act silly. We'll give them over 30 different killer ball sized toys. There's lots of things we can do to these whales that they seem to like. So that's why it's important for us to get to know them so we can figure out what it is that they would like if they do a good job. Now, Kayla did a great job in that session. So now the focus of her session is now just hanging out with Michelle. Michelle's just going to hang out with her, love on her, play with her, because Kayla did a great job. It's our job to make sure that every single interaction is lots of fun, because you cannot make a killer whale do anything. Alright, you guys know those big behaviors when the killer whales come out on their side, and they land on their side and gets everyone wet. Everyone loves that behavior. It's called a side breach. That's what Malia's learning right now. This is brand new. This is the very early stages. So we are using, they're called target pulls, and we're asking her, can you touch this with your rostrum? Can you come over to your side? You guys will see how Holly's guiding her. We're going to use that second target pull to say, can you touch this with your pectoral liver? And we're going to make it so much fun for her that she's going to work really hard to try to figure out what Holly and Brian are doing. So you guys can see that. You see a little bit of what I'm talking about? That's the beginning stages. When you guys come back to One Ocean, we're going to give Malia a hand signal. She's going to go all the way to the bottom of the pool, jump up in the air, land on her side, and get all of you guys wet. You guys can see it takes little bitty baby steps for some of the behaviors that we train. It's just like teaching a kid how to read. Some behaviors will only take a month to train. Some behaviors like a front flip will take a year to train. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and most importantly, it takes us making the session and the learning session really fun. Now that is Kalani. She's working on a different behavior right now. She already knows that behavior you guys saw, but she knows it parallel to you guys. Her rostrum's facing that way. We are teaching all of our killer whales right now a concept. It's called the salute concept. So when we do this in front of the behavior that they already know, like this belly breach, she needs to face her rostrum towards you guys and come out of the water facing you. So that is something that she's working on this very moment. And you guys can see the focus of this right now with Kayla, it is just Michelle and her hanging out having fun. Kayla just has to hang out with Michelle, build a relationship, while our two youngsters are getting a little bit of a learning session. You guys can see they've decided to spread out. Now Malia's going to have to go a little bit farther to do this beginning stages of the side breach. So let's see how she does. Very nice. Did you guys hear her blow the whistle? That's Malia did a great job. You guys can see that. Kayla with the ice. Kayla loves ice. Like I said, honestly, you put ice in a pool, there's a fish in the pool she normally will choose the ice. You guys will listen. Kayla's going to say something to you. Now, all of those noises are coming from Kayla's blowhole. Our killer whales might open their mouths, but they don't have vocal cords. They don't breathe from their mouth. They do everything from that blowhole on top. You guys can hear they can make so many different noises. They can make those vocalizations underwater and also above the surface of the water. I hope that you all enjoyed this opportunity to learn more about killer whales and also our Shamu family. Just like us, killer whales learn through cooperation, observation, and experience. So, when we see others making positive choices to care for the environment, like picking up trash on the beach, we're inspired to make those positive choices too. Through Shamu, we're reminded that we can make a difference when it comes to the choices we make in caring for our natural world. And if we all join together in cooperation as killer whales do, we can work wonders, and the beauty of our oceans will continue to thrive.
SeaWorld family of parks. Soon we will be celebrating our 50th anniversary. The work going on here at the Shamu Stadium is just a part of what promises to be the most exciting era in SeaWorld history. We hope that you join us again for the next amazing chapter in the SeaWorld story.
On behalf of all of us here at Shamu Stadium, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We hope you have a whale of a day right here at SeaWorld.
We invite you to join us now at Killer Whale underwater viewing for a different and truly incredible perspective. There, you'll learn even more about these animals and the opportunity to view them from below the water. To access underwater viewing, simply exit this venue on the far left-hand side and join the queue that forms to the right. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a great day at
Shamu Up Close. Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of our guests, please do not lean on, reach over, or touch the glass. Once again, please do not lean on, reach over, or touch the glass. And turn it up.
Awesome. Okay.
So. Right now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian. I'm one of the trainers here at Shamu Stadium, and welcome to Shamu Up Close. Now, you just got to see one of the many things we do this Saturday. One of the very first things we do here is always try to evaluate our animals, and we also do behaviors called husbandry behavior. Now, what you just got to see is two, and every one of our whales sitting up on that large silver platform over there. Well, one thing that we do each and every week is we actually weigh our killer whales. So what we're doing, we're asking them to come completely out of the water so we can get a readout of exactly how much they weigh. Now, that's always a good indicator and a way for us to monitor their health. Obviously, any extreme fluctuations in their weight could be a signal for something. So it's always good for us to be able to keep a consistent read on exactly how much they're weighing. Now, we also do a variety of different things to make sure these guys are always taken care of. One of the things that you might not have gotten to see because it was in an adjacent pool is we actually brush their teeth. It's kind of like a killer whale-sized water pick, and it's one thing that we do to help maintain their teeth and their gums. So that's just a little insight into what we do here each and every day at Shamu Stadium. We hope you're excited to spend your day here at SeaWorld and have a great rest of your time right here at Shamu Up Close.